Good morning, Fran. You mentioned testicles on the show this morning. It reminded me of this item in the Daily Telegraph about former ABC producer John Stevens jailed for abusing child presenter. There's a picture of John Stevens there. The article says that he took the boy, a 14-year-old boy, to scout locations in Old Sydney town in 1981. They stayed the night at a nearby motel where Stevens, who was 34 at the time, reached under the boy's pyjama shorts as he lay on the bed watching TV and abused him. So there's a story about testicles for you. The ABC never gave a national news report on the conviction of one of their own former producers. Why is that?
I don't make news decisions, but I have no truck with pedophiles.
Okay. Mate, I'm a South Bank resident and I strongly support your comment that people in South Bank probably aren't all that interested in One Nation. Mate, what I am interested in is the past performance of Mr. Bowen when he was Immigration Minister and what he's going to do as Treasurer if he wins the election. He wasn't a very good Immigration Minister. Have a good trip. I wonder how the greenhouse gas emissions are going for these journos who come to Melbourne for the on-air performance on Insiders. I didn't hear a mention of climate change this morning, but I didn't see the entire episode. But if you watch the ABC for any length of time, they bang on incessantly about climate change and reducing emissions. Now, I suspect these folks will be on their way out to Tullamarine for their flights back to their places of residence. The aircraft industry, the airlines are responsible for a significant proportion of CO2 emissions, which the ABC bangs on about incessantly. My suspicion, of course, is that these folks who expect other people to do everything they can to reduce their emissions are not all that fussed on reducing their own. Now, I'll take a moment to point out Melbourne's latest magnificent erection that's going up here in South Bank, the Australia 108 Tower. I've been watching the edifice rise from the ground. They're up to, the central column is up to about level 80. There are cantilevered projections coming out, which must be around about level 70. If you look at a picture of the artist's impression of the completed project, those projections are going to be yellow or gold in colour, and the final product will look magnificent. But what intrigues me particularly is how quickly this building has gone up. But I've been coming down to the ABC for several years on Sunday morning, and this is the site that's greeted visitors to the ABC for about the last 12 months. There used to be a beautiful row of trees on both sides of South Bank Avenue, Boulevard, but the avenue of trees on this side of the road were cut down a couple of years ago, apparently to aid in the construction of the new ABC headquarters here. And this wasteland has been in place, as I said, for approaching 12 months now. We may eventually get to completion, but I marvel at the difference between the speed of construction of this one and the fairly laid-back approach with this one. Bill Thompson for Outside Insiders.